Hello and welcome back to Inner Peace Place. I'm Karen. Today's topic is number 46, put effort into your dreams. What we're trying to do is learn how to be aware that our decisions moment to moment do affect our dreams, our personal, our life, our path, and how it's necessary to take the old habits and blend them, our habits of response, our habits of choice, and blend them with influences of our higher self, our soul self, the Holy Spirit. The reason that we need to make decisions in the moment is that we're seeing a contrast right now. That's why you've chosen to do this type of play. We need to understand that we have passion, it's a good thing, desires, that's a good thing, and we're desiring to change our current behaviors so that we can create, magnetize, or be aware of more peaceful flow in our lives. There we go. People don't change unless they have that contrast, unless things are crazy. And they need to be relatively crazy to initiate the observation of, wow, this isn't so good. People that work on their lives consistently, in other words, they're aware that they are in the driver's seat, can be much more successful than someone who intermittently drives, someone who usually is the passenger and allows things just to happen. And when you allow things to happen, that is the energies from your past that have the momentum that are taking you to that place in your car. You're riding as a passenger instead of choosing to be the driver, making the decisions as a driver. So as a driver, you can focus on the things that are needed to get you from point A to point B, or you can be in la la land daydreaming, and you'll find that negative things might happen. If you're not focused on your driving, you can create an environment that does not bring you joy. So when we experience lack in our lives, it creates a desire for change. So don't think of lack as a bad thing, because it's what brought this whole idea of, I want to live a different life, into your awareness. So lack can be a catalyst, and it usually is part of any catalyst. I need to express myself in a different way. It might be a change in your job, a change in relationships, becoming an artist, a singer. You can express yourself through music, through writing. You can express yourself in so many different ways. And the reason that people start that is because they were experiencing a lack of something, a lack of joy, or a lack of stimulation. Something was missing. And so that's what chose or initiated the change into trying to start something new in their lives. When you start something new, it requires executive planning, practice. It isn't something that you just start. It is a work. It is a choice to focus your attention on something new. Now, relationships are more difficult because there's another individual or individuals in the mix. So what I try to tell people is that, or what I tell people is that if relationships are an issue for you, work on you. You cannot work on others. Work on you. Put effort into how you relate to the world, how you relate to yourself, your own self-confidence. All of these things influence what you attract into your life. So it isn't that relationships are impossible to shift. It's that you shift yourself first. And then the other people will either continue to be attracted to you or not. If they aren't, que sera. Because what you'll do is you'll attract healthier people into your life, people that bring you joy, people that don't bring you down. So by focusing on yourself and what brings you joy, you create that energy flow, attracting more of that into your life. Now, if it's relationship that you're trying to work on, when you focus on unique things to the past, in other words, you've changed something, be prepared that the other individuals might notice that you aren't paying attention to chaos anymore, or not paying attention to their bad behavior, that you're focusing on their good behavior. And it might create a little bit of stability issues. You may be rocking the boat and they don't like it. Always be true to yourself. By efforting, by putting thought energy into your dream of living a peace-filled life, part of that might be rocking the boat or getting into a different boat. One that has less waves bothering it, maybe a bigger boat, an expanded boat so that you don't feel seasick anymore. There we go. We want to be grateful for the drama that we can now see. Before, we didn't even know it was there. It was just life. And so our new dream is to have a life filled with joy and very little drama. I want to be in a big boat, a large boat that is on a path that I am so thrilled about. I'm not just kind of going, do. I am excited. I am happy because the boat is large and expansive, and I can do so many things in this type of environment. The drama that used to bring you the energies that you were familiar with doesn't have to be your core anymore. Your dream of flow and of relationships and activities that are joyful is totally possible. Again, it takes effort. It takes a person willing to look at themselves, admire themselves, value themselves enough to say, if I continue on the current path, it isn't my dream. Is that okay? No. I want this. I want to have this in my life, or I want to influence that in my life. Because of the chaos that was brought into your awareness. That's a good thing. So now you can respect that and say, I can see how I was attracted to that. Yes, I was. So how do I put more energy into not being attracted to that? You substitute it with being attracted to the part of your dream that brings you joy. That needs to be done on a daily basis. Find your dreams, run to them with passion and joy and Enthusiasm. All of those words have a lot of energy behind them. If you just kind of go, yeah, I think I want to do that. Maybe. I'm not really sure. That's scattered energy, which I've spoken about. Scattered energy is not powerful energy. We want to have enthusiasm and joy headed in a particular direction, which does not mean you can't change that direction later. You're not stuck in that. You can nudge it, you can change it at any given time, as long as you put the effort, the energy into it. It's quite fun. Think of it as a game. You're trying to attract the interest of your ego and personality self into this dream. And the easiest way to do that is to hang a carrot out there for it to see and go, ooh, I like that. That's enthusiasm. That's gratefulness. There's so many words that have lots of positive energy and can become more attractive to your personality self. That's what our goal is. Finding what connects us to the all that is and bringing that joy into our lives day to day. I hope some of this resonated with you today. Love and light to you and your path. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.